Nagpaplano ka bang magpatayo ng iyong bahay pero hindi mo alam kung paano ito sisimulan? First step is to get an architect. Ang role ng isang architect is magplano and mag-design ng bahay mo. Sila ang right professionals for this project. Sila yung parang doctor or lawyer mo. Architects are consultant for the whole process, design to construction. Second step is to discuss with your architect yung required spaces, kung gaano kalaki yung bahay, kung ilang family members, ilang kotse, ilang kwarto, ilang kusina, ilang banyo. Disclaimer lang, yung wishlist mo is just the guide for the architect. Hindi lahat ma-include sa plan. Considerations, lot, kung kasya ba lahat ng spaces na gusto mo sa lote mo. Budget, how much are you willing to spend sa construction ng bahay mo. After malaman yung mga considerations and spaces, gagawa na si architect ng floor plan. Once na nakagawa na si architect ng plano, we will proceed with the 3D model design. Then, magdi-detail na si architect ng architectural working drawings, structural engineer for the structural plan, master plumber for plumbing and sanitary plan, electrical engineer for electrical plan. Pagkatapos ng architectural and engineering design, pwede na mag-print ng blueprint at sign and seal to ng mga professionals, bill of materials, technical specifications, PRC ID and latest PTR, and pwede na siyang isubmit for building permit and pag-ibig and bank loan requirements. After ma-approve ng permit, pwede ka na magpa-construct ng bahay mo. Follow for more tips. Kailangan ba ng architects at engineers? Kaya naman DIY yan eh. Ngayon, aalamin natin kung kailangan ba ng architect at engineer sa pagpapagawa ng bahay o kaya naman DIY or do-it-yourself. Number 1 is expertise. Saan ka ba lumalapit kapag may sakit? Sa doktor? Bakit? Kasi sila ang professional o specialist para sa kasagutan sa iyong dinadalang karamdaman. Sa bahay kaya, saan kayo lalapit para masagot mga katanungan nyo tungkol sa pagpapatayo ng bahay? Pag-isipan nyo pa. Siyempre, sa architects at engineers. Number 2 is legalities. Halimbawa, gagawa ka ng marketing plan para sa sisimulan mong negosyo. Pero hindi mo naman gaano naiintindihan yung market, yung batas, regulations. Kapag nagpapagawa ka ng bahay, tutulungan ka namin sa mga zoning laws, building codes, permits, para maintindihan nyo yung what's allowed and the restrictions. Number 3 is better design and function. Ina-ensure nila that your space is designed effectively, efficiently, and structurally safe, and not just for aesthetics. Number 4, cost savings. With careful planning and foresight, an architect can prevent costly revisions. An engineer can prevent accidents. Bansang paalala, always seek professional advice. Ikaw ba, mag-hire ka ba ng professional o DIY? Share your thoughts and learn more in our Kabahay Community Facebook. Magpapa-renovate or magpapa-extend ka ba ng bahay? Dapat alam mo ang mga ito. Hello mga kabahay, this is Architect Danny Florendo, ang inyong pambansang architect. Ngayon, aalamin natin ang mga bagay-bagay bago magpa-renovate or magpa-extend ng bahay. Base sa National Building Code, alamin natin ang pinagkaiba ng renovation, alteration, at addition or extension kapag nagpapaayos ng bahay. Addition or extension. Ito yung any new construction which increases the height or floor area of the existing building or structure. Alteration is any works in buildings or structures involving changes in materials used, partitioning, location, size of openings, structural parts, existing utilities and equipment but does not increase the height or floor area. Renovation. Any physical change made on buildings or structures to increase the value, quality, or to improve the aesthetic. Kung maraming gagawin sa renovation, alteration, or addition sa existing building mo, mas mabuting magkonsulta sa mga professionals. Magtanong ka sa isang architect or engineer. Ikaw, magpapa-renovate ka ba? Magpapa-alter? Or magpapa-extend? Join our Kabahay Community Facebook group to learn more. Fitness coach / influencer coach Lance.
Coach, may tanong ako. Anong tingin mong contribution ng mga architect o designer para mapaganda ang isang spasyo tulad nito, gym na ito na napakaganda?
Marami, mas okay talaga na merong designer, professional designer. Mas lalo pang mapapaganda, mas lalo pang mapaayos o maging presentable sa mga customers. Kaya dapat consult sa mga designer at syempre, mas may professional yan na mag-design. Kaya mas okay kay designer ang professional talaga.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you. Congrats po.
Ang nagiging problem ko, yung foreman, nagbibigay sa akin ng magagastos. Sir, RTR, kaya nating tapusin yan sa halagang 500,000. Ito na nung natapos. Nung nag-compute kami ng gastos, 1 million inabot. Bakit ganon ang nangyayari kapag hindi professional yung humawak ng construction?
Ulitin ko po, lagi po tayo mag-seek ng professional consultation kapag nagpapagawa tayo ng kahit anumang building o kahit anumang struktura para sa ating future na business or para rin sa future na titirhan natin.
Wala akong idea sa pagde-design. Yung tipong gusto ko lang magpagawa ng bahay. Ano usually yung common na design na uso ngayon na applicable sa mata ng mas maraming tao?
Nandito na tayo sa age na puro modern design na yung style eh. Contemporary as we would call it. May iba naman gusto yung minimal design lang, yung di masyado maklutter pag tinignan mo. Yun lang din yung problem kapag nag-acquire kayo ng mga townhouse or yung mga pre-made na ng mga subdivisions, especially kung gusto magpa-renovate or gusto ng bagong bahay. Chine-check na nila ngayon, mas gusto ko na tong modern, hindi na tong Mediterranean style ng mga subdivision. Tama po kayo na magdodoble yung gastos. So, mas better, kumuha ka ng lot, papatayuan mo. If you are satisfied with it, you can live with it. If you're not satisfied, you can sell it. Kapag nagpapaloan kasi, for example, may gustong magpapagawang bahay, nagpa-loan, minsan, kailangan nila ng pag-ibig or ng bank, chine-check nila yung accomplishment dun sa bahay bago sila mag-release ng fundings nila. Sometimes kasama ang fixtures they require. But for the design and construction cost, we just provide for the overall shell and the finish of the house.
Tapos sa interior, bukod pa yon.
Yes, separate ang interior.
Architect Danny, pa-design naman ako dagdag second floor sa existing bungalow ko.
I got feelings for you. Hope you ain't loving the crew. How many bodies you got? Pray it ain't more than a few. Know that you dealt with some lines when you was young and in school.
Architect Danny, mukhang luma na design ng bahay ko. Pwede ba gawin modern style? Architect, gusto ko ng salon, water refilling, coffee shop at paupahan. Paano makakuha ng building permit?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Want it all, I won't leave a breadcrumb. Bitch, what I thought a nigga said some. Thought a nigga said some. G-Block, all we know is red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum. G-Block, all we know is red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum. Nigga, all we know is riding in the back, it's a May, it's a May. 32 shots in a K, in a K.
Hello, so this is Architect Danny and this is Miss Luz, my former client of Green Shades Garden Resort. Ano po ba kahalaga na ako po hinire niyo po as architect to design this old house before, now it's turned into a very beautiful and well-designed space po.
Of course, maganda dahil nagiging organized. Malalaman mo kung yung presentation niya ay okay sa'yo at kung may iba pang kailangan i-amend, you can talk with your architect and have it done in according to your specifications and plans of the architect.
Ano po ba ma-advise niyo sa mga gusto rin magpatayo ng mga resort? Tama po bang mag-consult sila sa professional kapag magpapagawa ng mga resort na tulad ng ganito?
Oh, very, very important yun na makipag-coordinate sa professional because you as owner, you don't have the skill and professional to do that. So it's more of the knowledge of the architect and the technical know-how of their team.
So thank you, Mama, for inviting us here and nice to see you again. So
Okay.
this is Architect Danny. You can check our page.
You can trust Danny. He's a good architect and I'm sure you'll be happy to have your properties be done by him.
Thank you.
So, sabi ni Miss Yana, minsan lang magpagawa ng dream house, kaya hire na tayo ng professional na architects and engineers. Tama naman si Miss Yana kasi ang pagpapagawa ng bahay, ito yung pinaka biggest investment na gagawin na rin ng isang tao. And dapat, magpag-design na rin kayo sa architects and engineers para may sundan yung mga construction workers at foreman sa site kung i-construct na yung bahay nyo. Mostly kasi nangyayari if hindi nagpagawa ng blueprint or plano sa professionals at sa sketch lang at tingin lang sa internet or Pinterest ng design ng bahay and yun yung ibibigay kay foreman, hindi natin naasahan, baka nagkakamali rin on-site. And mas mahal rin kasi mag-revise sa site kung kailan natayo na, magtitibag din. Parang aayusin ulit. Kaysa mag-revise sa blueprint at drawings, mas mapapamahal kayo if mag-revise kayo sa construction.
Join our Kabahay Community Facebook group to learn more.
Architect, paano po ba magsimula magpa-renovate ng bahay? Hindi ko alam kung saan mag-uumpisa. Any suggestions po?
3 types ng renovation eh. Either magdadagdag ka ng additional floor, or mag-extend ka ng floor area, or interior renovation lang. For magpaparenovate kayo ng bahay, humanap kayo muna ng architect, tapos sabihin nyo muna yung gusto nyo mangyari sa renovation as well as yung budget nyo kung magkano. Para yung architect na po yung bahala kung paano i-design yung house nyo sa renovation the way you want it. Meron ng design, gagawa na ni architect ng mga blueprints, tapos pwede na rin siya i-apply for building permit for the renovation. Yung mga building permits na rin, pwede rin siya i-apply para makakuha ng loan pang renovate ng house.